The portrait of a graduate is a representation of the attributes we want a West Bloomfield graduate to leave with as they enter the world.
The portrait of a graduate isn't something that you're going to see on paper. It's not a drawing of a student. It's not a list of things they know. It's a set of skills we want our students to be able to implement in their learning and in their everyday lives.
Something that was really neat about the portrait of a graduate is we all kind of came together. There was staff, administration, board members, but also parents, community members, and we really talked about what skills would be priority. So we came up with 4, and they all kind of intertwine, of course: collaborator, communicator, contributor, and critical thinker.
It's really a way to bring the district together. It's a way for us to keep moving the process forward so that we are thinking, living, and breathing it. It's not just a logo. It's something that the district wants us to use with intention, and everybody's on board.
The 4 C's are really important to all students in West Bloomfield, and the way I like to think about it is we're not just creating students for the future, but we're creating students who we want to work with and eventually work for. And so by allowing the students to really focus on the 4 C's as they go from kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade, we are providing them the opportunity to really hone in on those important skills that will make them valuable citizens for our community. Well, the 4 C's with communication, collaboration, being able to think critically, those are not just soft skills. I think they're essential skills that students, people need to be successful in the world, not just academically, but in everything that they do. A lot of people, you'll hear them say that we're preparing our students for jobs that we don't even know exist. And I think that's very true, but the skills that the students will need are the skills that they will always need. You need to be able to communicate. And in order to do that, you need to be able to read. You need to be able to effectively communicate through your writing. And so building those skills in elementary school is important. You'll always need to be, and we want our students to be, the person on the team who is not only contributing, but who is empowering others to contribute as well. I think that the leadership skills that our students get through the 4 C's are what's going to allow us to have graduates who are making huge impacts, not only in the West Bloomfield community, but in the community at large.
We want to be able to say that our kids, our West Bloomfield kids, are a part of this market and that corporation. They're the ones with the innovative ideas. They're the young inventors. And we've kind of lost that through the art of not even saying good morning to somebody, being shy to say hello to somebody. And by incorporating these things into the classroom where they can work one-on-one and work in small groups, because if you think about it, everything you do, you're working with a partner or you're working with a team of people. And students like to just do things for the grade and do things for the grade, as opposed to doing them for a reason. What is the why behind it? And these 4 C's, they're hidden in there. And throughout this, they can collaborate, they can communicate, they can, then give something back to the world.
For our graduates, having these skills already developed once they graduate and go into the world of work and careers is really important, because there are so many people today that have content skills and knowledge skills, but not necessarily those 4 C's: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and contributor skills. And so what West Bloomfield Schools is providing in this training for our kids is to help them become more marketable, and they stand out more.
West Bloomfield is sticking to what they are planning, and everything is revolving around it. Everything from professional development to a Twitter challenge to what we're talking about at school, staff meetings. And again, it's just how we're doing things now as opposed to a program or the latest thing.
From all stakeholders, from the district, from the district level down to the classroom level, there has been buy-in from all of those, from all the stakeholders, and you're starting to see that ripple effect pay off. I want my kids in my classroom to not only think of themselves, but think of how can we contribute to our classroom community, our school community, and then community itself. So when you have kids asking about that, I think you're starting to see those 4 C's pay off in a big way.